All right then. So let's get started. Let's not waste any time. I like to use incognito, okay, to block my VPN so that I don't get. I said VPN to block my IP, so I don't. Facebook can decide to disappoint sometimes. So what we are going to be discussing is this. Let me bring out that notepad. We're going to be discussing a couple of things, okay? I'm going to start from the easy part where I feel you guys can flow before we get to the more technical part of it. All right. Um, First, I want you guys to understand that the meeting today is so that you can get better results with your ads, okay? And then you can utilize Facebook ads to the best of the best. All right, there will be a difference between you and other people who are competing for for customers. Okay, so I'll tell you the problem and I'll tell you why this is a good solution. All right, so here in the ads manager now, for those of you who are attending this, I'm sure you know how to get here. All right, I'm going to show you something. So you can see this interest box right here. You know that what I taught you guys was this. Once you come here and maybe go broad, maybe housing, okay, pick something in housing, and you see that it's an interest and it has 19 million people, okay. Once I click this now, you see that the estimate potential reach is 190 people in Nigeria, cut across 18 to 64 plus. Okay, it's not bad, but here's the thing. You know that if you are looking out for housing, this is already available on Facebook. So it shows you that the other 25 options it will give you here, there's a high likelihood that somebody else, okay, is advertising to this number of interests, which might not really give you the best, because anybody who you know comes here and chooses any of these interests will somehow, you would have to somehow compete with that person also. And that's why the API, gives you hundreds and hundreds of options to choose from. And let me show you an example. Okay, I think I opened it up somewhere here. So as you can see, these are thousands of options to pick from that do not regularly pop up in the normal suggestion box. Let me give you an example. So you see this name, you see Unicenter, okay, and what I typed here was shopping. So the broad targeting here was shopping, but you might never see Unicenter come up. Let me show you that. Uh, you know, right here. So let's type shopping. Shopping is a broad target. Everybody knows that. Okay, so when I come to suggestions now, okay, tell me if you see Unicenter. If you can see my screen, there is no Unicenter, and these are the 25 it brings up. But you can see right here that the API brought out for us. I'll explain what API and everything means later. I just want to show you where the problem is and why this comes as a solution. So this Unicenter now, not all these interests will pop out eventually, but let's try it out. Let's see if it will have anything like that. You can imagine it has Unicenter as an interest that did not pop out in the normal shopping. Okay, so if this is only you reaching out to these people, it says it has fewer than 1,000 people. So that's another problem though. You have to look out for the audience size. It always pops out here, audience size worldwide. This is not just for Nigeria, okay. It says 952,000. Okay, it's quite small and we might not have that many people in Nigeria, so it has to be related to what you are advertising. So let's see Sky Travels. Another thing I would advise is you would avoid spacing targets, because sometimes it might not pop out of your targeting options. Let me try that now and see if it's come out. It did come out. Okay, so it says it's a small size again. All right, let me cancel this out. It's a small size again. It says you can reach about 54 to 155 people that are interested in sky travel. So if you're just looking out for people who are only interested in sky travel, you see that you've been able to fetch them out. I even saw something on Cakery. I was like, what the hell? You can advertise people who are interested in cakery. So they see there's cakery. So imagine you are in the cake business. You already know that there are some people who have shown interest in cake. You see that you don't have to go broad anymore. As you can see, it's here in Nigeria, there are about 60,000 people. So this is the beauty of the API that I'll be teaching you about. Who is excited? Who is excited? Type one in the chat. Let me know if you're excited to learn this. Just type one in the chat. Yeah, just the yeah, one. Okay, that's nice. That's great. So welcome everybody. Welcome Ide, Martin, Oluwaseun, Ogongbenro, Ibukun. Welcome. So about to show you might be technical for some of you. It's not technical at all, please. Okay, it's just some codes. You're not writing anything, just copying, pasting, and replacing. All right. So let's not look too strange to you. So I'll take my time. I'll take it slowly. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask in the chats. Okay. And if you have a pen or paper, jotting down what you're saying, please do, so that when we are ready to go, you know, you know, when you're ready to ask your questions, I will know how to answer you. Okay. So I already created an app API for this account. So I want to log into a new one where we can all start together from the beginning. Okay. Which one is it now? Oh god, it should be this one. I'm guessing. I don't know. All right. So now the first step to creating an API. Now this is the first step. Okay, we are going to create an app. When you hear create an app, you're not doing anything serious. It's just what Facebook decided to call it. Just like you hear pixel and you think, what's pixel? You know, the pixel is just for tracking. So we're going to visit Facebook for developers. It's developers.facebook.com/apps. Okay, don't worry, you have the documentation after this class, so you don't have to type anything. Okay, so I'll visit that for this account. It should be a new one. Sorry, let me just visit developers.facebook.com. There should be a home page. Yes, this is it. It's a very beautiful home page. So here I'll go to get started. Okay, and click get started. So it will say welcome to Facebook for developers. This is how it's going to show to when you try it out. Okay, create a Facebook developer account. I'll click on next. Okay, so I ask you which of these best describes you. Pick anything you like, but just follow my lead and pick developer. Okay, it really doesn't matter. So it says welcome to Facebook for developers. With this Facebook developer account, you can build your first app. So click on create first app. Okay, so it asks you to name it. I'll name it Zoom Live app. Okay, and I'll change this email to something I know I can remember. Gmail.com. Okay, so I'll click on create app ID. To ask if I'm a robot, I'll click. Somebody has a question. You're right, and unfold me on. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. I know I'm right. Yeah, thanks for reminding me how right I am. Don't mind me. Yeah, playful sometimes. So here we are. We've successfully created an app. You see, that wasn't so difficult, was it? It was not. I don't know why they keep calling it. It's like they just want to deliberately make the word sound so ambiguous. So we have an app. The next thing to do, watch me closely, is to visit another Facebook site called tools. Okay, developers.facebook.com/tools/explorer. Okay, so you, as I said again, you would have links to all of this stuff. So since it's a new Facebook account, it will come up with this. Right now, what we want to do here is access token. We want to get an access token to use so that Facebook can give us all of those beautiful stuff. Okay, so this token is what we're going to use to run those API stuff you saw. So I'm going to choose the Facebook app, which is this, the Zoom Live, which is the only one we have. It says use user or page. Okay, and I'll go to get token, get app token. Okay, and that's it. It's generated it for us. So we'll copy this. I would open a new doc so I can save it. Usually I would advise you to use docs that use Google Docs, because it automatically saves. Okay, you can save your life too. Not literally, of course. So new doc. I'll paste this here. So that's my token. Please don't touch it, don't edit it, don't, or if one word is missing, it will scatter the whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to write on top of it token generated for Zoom Live meeting, for Zoom Live app. Okay, so that's my token. Great. So now we got this out the way. So now we have our, what was it? Sorry. Now we've created an app and now we've generated a token. Okay. So far, those are the two things we are going to need to check an interest. So for example, let's go back to our ads. Oops. Our ads manager. Try and create an ad with this one. Want to see how we can pick out a broad interest. Okay, and search for it. So in this case, I would want to use something that everybody can relate to. Shopping will be good. Okay, and shopping is what I use for this example. We might try out some other stuff before we end this meeting so that everybody is on the same level. Okay, so conversions, you can pick anything. Okay, anything that would allow you to use a website. All right, don't use this brand and reach. I've told you guys before, I said my own. It's not like there's anything wrong with it, but it gives you weaker results. Okay, so here we understand that, with the training I give, I say go broad. I do that. I go broad personally. Okay, it works for me all the time. I don't want you to be wrong, and I don't want to be wrong running ads to people who might not be interested in our stuff. Then if you are lucky one person converts from that, it costs too much for the ad. So it's best to go broad and then use that data to streamline it with custom audiences and lookalike audiences. I think I must have gone through that class with you guys. If I haven't, write it in the chat so that one of these days I will. So right here in the detailed targeting, I'll click on edit this. Okay, and I'll type shopping. Okay, so shopping has 1.6 billion human beings on the planet who are interested in it. Okay, so that's extremely broad. But once I pick shopping, I'm going through this again so that you guys do not get lost. Once I click this suggestion box, only 25 suggestions pop out. Okay, nothing more than 25. As you can see here, sparse data analysis. So if you come here and pick this, these are the only options to give you. Okay, but now we're going to use the same shopping to carve out something awesome. Okay, so the next thing to do is to you see this URL. It says for the ad interest, you have to copy this URL to a notepad, which you're going to do now. Okay, copy this out and I'll open out a notepad that has refused to come up. Thought you'd be stubborn. So new, what should I say this now? Okay, so for this I will paste the what's the word, the URL. Now watch me here. Before I edit anything here, let me go back to. You should not. No, people are distracting me. So before I go and do anything further, let me show you something. Okay, so you see, let's read this together. This HTTP. You don't read everything, but just look at how it's going. See how it's going. It's going. I didn't touch anything. I didn't touch anything. I got here. Stop. So you see the shopping. Any word you are putting here first has to start with a capital letter. Okay. So if you're writing uh uh um well, what can I use as an example now? Bicycle. B start with bicycles. You are looking for cars. C start with a capital letter, sorry. Okay. And it has to, don't worry, just the word, you just type in the word, but the first letter has to be capital. And that's all. Okay. Then you copy it. Okay. So in this case, we leave it as shopping. Where's my notepad? Okay, so that's what is here. Okay, with the capital letter shopping, and all of it goes like this. So now this is where we are now going to pay attention. You see this access your token. We are going to put our token number here at the end of this, where it starts with your access token. Okay. Now let me go back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is great. So I'll go back to my Word doc and copy my token like this. Remember how we generated the token, right? Right. We'll go back to my notepad, and then from here I'll clear out this one and replace it with my token by Ctrl V. Some of you don't know it's Ctrl V. Okay. Now the web page is complete. So all I do is copy everything. Okay. And I go to my Google search. Okay. And then just open up a new tab and then Ctrl V to paste. Let's see the magic that happens. Boom. So you see shopping and fashion, it has a couple billion numbers, and what we're interested in here is the name and the audience. Okay, it's not beautiful. Yes, it's for developers, so they don't expect you to be expecting some fine interface. So you see name, shopping and fashion. You see audience size, this. So that's what you'll be looking out for. Okay, it's the same name. It's the interest is same as name. Okay, so you see this again, shopping. Okay, look at the size. Now we're going to go deeper. So these are what the regular ones in my show when you go through it. It's with the normal suggestions. You see coffee houses. Okay, you see discount shops. Okay, you see sandwich. Just imagine you make only sandwich. See Yahoo. You see Adobe Photoshop. Okay, you're doing a training on only Adobe Photoshop. See book selling, you're selling a hardcover book or something. See baby shop. You see home shopping. Okay, see the audience size too. See shopping. Oh no, top shop. I don't know what that is. Florist. Oh my god, I don't know how to pronounce this word. Floritry. Yes. Oh god, I went to school. Yes. Oof. Not a waste of money. So floritry. I think floristry. Ah, god, floristry. That should be flower or something. God help me. So this is the body shop. Okay, business and industry, shop clues, beauty shop, news and entertainment. Look, man, you can't exhaust this thing. Say hundreds and hundreds. So you just, what you do, you wake up, make your coffee, you yawn. Okay, before you run your ads, you just come and spend 2 hours or 1 hour just going through this stuff. And I think there's something called whether Control F. Aha. Okay, you can now type out maybe cake Well, it came out. Cake decorating shop. Oh my goodness. Cakery. Aha, the cakery people. The cheesecake shop. Can you see it? Maybe because I'm not enlightened. Cheesecake shop. Wow. What's this? Okay, I think that's all it has. Cake decorating shop, cheesecake shop. Any other suggestions, guys? Now, this is great. Okay, but it doesn't stop here. So we're going to try pick out one and check if it's on Facebook. Okay. Now I used to avoid the ones with too many. Oh, there's PS3 shop and PS4 shop. Whoa, let me try this out. I actually avoid interest with spacing in between. Okay, and that's because there's a possibility that the spacing would affect how it would turn out on Facebook. Sorry. Okay, so let me try if this will pop out. It did pop out. Can you imagine? PS3, PS4 shop. Tell me, would you ever see that in shopping? I doubt it, man. Okay, let's try something else. Littlest pet shop. Don't know what that is. Let's see if it's come out. Let's see if it's come out. It came out. Littlest pet shop. You guys are blessed, though. Actually paid money for this stuff. So it says coupons. You can copy this, find it here. Let's go. What's this? Coupons came out. Okay. After you, bro. So that's how you can get lesser. Okay, lesser. So let me post back that one I saw. Now the issue with this is if you find something lesser, it might be too lesser. Okay, it might be too streamlined. So what you should look out for are targets that can give you between 500,000 to 7 million people. Okay, let me try this hijab shop. Where's hijab now? Okay, so like coupon is good, but it's too broad. Okay, let me remove this search stuff. See, 18 million is too much. Let me remove this. Maybe that's what's affecting it. 4.6 million is good, very good. Okay, people who are looking for coupon distance. Imagine you run an ad, you're looking for leads for your e-commerce store, and you say you're offering coupons. Just because you want to collect their emails, and you just go coupons. It's like I don't know. It's like almost 100% to know that everybody you're talking to are interested in coupons. So hijab shop came out. Okay, so people who want to buy hijab. Okay, so this is no longer blind targeting. This is the one-eyed man in the city of the blind. Okay, exactly, can be targeted to the people who are really interested. Exactly. So that's exactly what this does for you. It's mad, it's crazy. Okay, don't know what other words to qualify it. So that's one. Okay, that's one way to do it. That's called the interest. Okay, interest with one word. So if you want to do an interest with 2 words, okay, or more than 1 word, there's a way to go about it. So I'm going to open up. What did I do now? I'm going to open up the other documents to show you what I mean.